Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a specific subject that has recently come up. Uh, Apparently, there was a glitch in the YouTube system where it showed monetized creators how much they were actually billing for their advertising, how much their revenue was without the 45% taken out. And people started going, wow, I'm making all this money, and I never knew it was that much, and all this other stuff. They knew it was 45%. And so for like every $100 you make, you only get paid 55. And if you did the math, you'd know how much it was. But they were freaked out, and they began talking about it's not fair that YouTube's taking all this money and we're getting ripped off and we're doing all this. We do all this work and content and all that. And I want to talk about that from an old school standpoint, because I was on the internet before the internet was the internet, and I do know realities. There's a reason YouTube takes 45%. Hosting, ad sales, moderation, and discovery are not free. The glitch didn't expose a scam. It exposed a misunderstanding of how monetization works. Emotional frustration doesn't change the math. Our content is important, but it means nothing without hosting, storage, promotion, and engineered monetization. And let's not forget, YouTube stores the videos, stores them, backs up to, and gives you tools, Creator Studio, optimization, closed captioning, analytics, editing, scheduling, and it stores non-performing videos for everyone, everywhere. And all the time when you're building up your channel, it was storing your stuff, and it still stores your old stuff. It stores all the videos for everyone, not just the viral ones, not just the monetized ones, all of them, even my poetry videos. It also negotiates with advertisers, sets rates, places the right ads in the right videos, and ensures that adult targeted ads don't show up in kids' content, and vice versa. That's not just convenience, it's liability shielding, brand safety, and platform trust. Try that on your own you would have to go get your own advertisers to put in your own videos, paid advertisements in order to do what they're doing. Now, I've run my own websites. I've hosted video. I've paid for bandwidth, storage, user caps. That means the number of people who can connect to your website simultaneously. I had to run the front end, set up, develop it, program it, or buy some program and, customize it. I had to run that front end, set up the advertisers, promote manually, because unless someone searched exactly for my content, they'd never find it. Not in the search engines back then. Go viral. Congratulations, you owe triple. Bandwidth exceeded 3 times what you normally pay. We had to do all that and hope our click-through ads made us some money. And they would not pay you if you put an ad, even a rotating ad, on a video they didn't approve of. Because they don't want their name associated with something they didn't approve of. So we did all that and hope those ads would make us some money because ads weren't placed in every video. When platforms started doing that automatically, the independent video content websites died off quickly. People didn't want to see ads. And for years, no one saw ads, but now they do. And you have to have ads if you want to pay for something. Back in the early days of the internet, we webmasters pretty much paid out of our own pockets. We didn't have monetization options. We didn't have any of that. We just did it because that's how we thought the internet was going to go. Didn't go that way. Other people came in. But it's like any business. Expenses come first. You want to be an artist, have a show. You've got to pay for the venue, the design, the advertising, the promotion. And all of that has to be paid before 1 red cent hits your bank account. And you better hope your show goes off and makes money. Otherwise, you're in the hole. And you continue that until you finally have a show that makes money, but you've had 3, 4, or 500 shows that didn't make money, and you're out of pocket. So what you made money on this one is basically recouping what you've been your losses over a long period of time. Think about that in relationship to YouTube videos. How many of our initial videos didn't go anywhere? You can be the greatest artist in the world, but if you're displaying your work on the street, you still need a license to do it. Go try that now. See how much it would cost you per month. Then tell me YouTube's 45% is unfair. Because it's not unfair. They have the infrastructure, and they do it all. And we create content, and a lot of our content, especially for new creators, we create with free tools, free software. Consider if you had to pay for OBS Studio every month and pay for a website every month, a domain name .com every year or every 3 years, bandwidth depending on how many that was, and then have to have your videos approved before somebody will put an ad in it, allow you to display that ad. See how that much money that would cost and how much time. YouTube does unbelievable for what we get. And it's because it's spread out over everything. So it's not them just hosting your viral video or your video that makes money. It's also hosting, saving, and backing up your videos that didn't perform. And everybody else's. It's not just them saying they have to make money just for you, for your one account. It's the whole platform. 45% is nothing. If you went out and rented a venue for your artwork, unless you own the building, how much do you think you'd have to pay to display your artwork? How much do you think it would cost to put your video on television or cable? How much do you think that would cost you to put it up there, even on public broadcasting, and try to get advertisers or whatever? If you put it in like a QVC ad or something. No. YouTube's 45% is not unreasonable. And if you think about it, you would understand that it's not unreasonable. It would actually cost you more than you could ever make running your own website and hosting everything, videos and whatever else, through that. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody understand what I'm talking about and why this is part of the how it's supposed to go. Take care, and I'll see you again at another time.